In today's video, I'm going to be discussing a $1,255 flat Social Security benefit for everyone. Does that sound appealing? I think we can all probably agree it's probably pretty appealing for a lot of people, especially anybody that receives a benefit below this monthly dollar amount, but it is something that's being discussed right now, and why I want to bring it to your attention here in this video, because we need to continue to keep our eyes on everything in regards to any changes to Social Security, because we're not quite sure what they're going to do to reform this program as of yet, but that's the focus of the video. I have all the details for you here in this one. Let's get right into it. All right, now first off, we need to better understand why are they talking about all of these potential changes to Social Security. It all comes down to the insolvency issue. So you've been hearing me talk about all these proposals, the bills, the packages, the ideas, all the different things that are out there right now to reform Social Security in a major way, to adjust benefits, to raise the full retirement age, to raise taxes on higher income people. There's a whole bunch of changes out there to eliminate the COLA. Again, the list goes on and on. You've heard me talk about all of these in other videos. However, in this video, again, I want to talk about a potential flat Social Security benefit of $1,255 for literally everybody. Why are they talking about this? Again, it comes down to the insolvency issue that we know is coming in around 9 or so years, give or take a little bit. It all changes on a very regular basis. It depends on how much money is coming in through Social Security payroll taxes and how much is going to be going out through benefits to the beneficiaries every single month. That's changing all the time because more and less people are in the workforce, more and less money is being paid in through Social Security payroll taxes. And again, the number of beneficiaries is always changing. In fact, 10,000 people are becoming eligible for Social Security benefits every single day. Not per week, not per month, every single day. 10,000 people are becoming eligible for Social Security. That is a huge number of people daily, every single day. That's crazy, right? 70,000 people a week are becoming eligible for benefits. That's a lot, right? So anyway, now let's talk about the details of this. And again, I want to preface it really quickly because why are we seeing so many ideas and proposals? And again, I wanted to clarify that really quickly. And again, I also want to point out as well, we don't know what they're going to do to change Social Security, but as I've been saying for a while now, reform will be coming. This is a fact. We know this for sure. And if it doesn't come, well, then we've got a major problem on our hands, and we're going to see a major reduction of benefits. Again, what I've discussed before in other videos, of about 23 to 25%. We do not want to see that. So when we talk about Social Security reform and changes to the program, that's good. That is good news. We want to see change to the program because if we don't, it's going to be a bad situation for everybody as we're going to see benefits cut substantially. But that's about 9 years away. Again, give or take a little bit. Don't worry about it right now. But let's quickly talk about the details about this $1,255 ongoing monthly benefit for literally everybody and the ideas behind this and the logic behind it as well. It all comes down to one big number that recently changed, which is the federal poverty line. Let me explain really quickly here. So the federal poverty line adjusts every single year due to a variety of factors. A couple of years ago, it adjusted higher by 5.51%. Now this year, 2024, it adjusted higher by 3.29%. Why? Well, it's based on a variety of factors, but you would think based on inflation, it should have adjusted higher than that, but that is what they did. But now the federal poverty line, as of right now, 2024, is $15,060 for the entire year. Divided out on a monthly basis is $1,255 a month. That is the federal poverty line on a monthly basis. Now, some of the proposals that are out there right now are suggesting that we should flatten out Social Security benefits and give everybody a benefit at equal to the federal poverty line. Right now for 2024 is, again, the $1,255 a month or $15,060 for the entire year is what that divides out to be, or multiplies out to be, I should say, right? So this is what the idea is, okay? So obviously right now, we have people that receive benefits all across the board. $250 a month, $300, $350, $375, $400, $700, $900, $1,000, $3,000, $4,000 plus dollars. In fact, the highest benefit that somebody can receive right now is over $4,800. Could you imagine that? That's a pretty nice income. Could you imagine getting a direct deposit or a check in your mailbox every month from Social Security of $4,800 plus a month? some people are getting this, okay? It's not many people. There's only a few out there. There's not a ton. It's a very small percentage of the total beneficiaries, but some people are, okay? That's a lot. But imagine, what about all the people getting $4,000 a month, $3,500, $3,000, $2,500? It's a lot of money, right? Well, some of the suggestions are saying that we should flatten out benefits so that everybody gets a guaranteed benefit, a guaranteed monthly income of at least the federal poverty line, the $1,255. Now, there's a variety of different discussions about this. I've seen some that say we should raise benefits up to, for everybody, a minimum of the $1,255 a month for everybody. So at least the minimum benefit would be at least the federal poverty line. Okay, I agree with that. That'd be good, especially for the people that are trying to scrape by on $600, $650, $700, $400 a month. It just doesn't cut it anymore, right? Maybe a couple years ago, before all this massive inflation took over everything, maybe we could have gotten by a little bit easier then. But now, not a chance. It's just not happening anymore, right? It's just no possible way to try to live on that little bit of money, right? So anyway, that's one iteration of this idea, okay? Another iteration that I've seen as well is just to flatten out benefits for everybody at the federal poverty line, basically turning Social Security into a guaranteed basic income program versus the program that it is now, where benefits are paid out based on work history, earnings over 35 years averaged out. And again, there's a whole variety of factors. And again, I've talked about all those before in other videos, but it all comes down to a very important acronym, which is AIME, Average Indexed Monthly Earnings, and then adjusted for inflation as well. But again, that's a whole other topic in and of itself. But this is the idea that is floating around. It's basically flatten out benefits for everybody, or at least establish a minimum benefit for everybody. Again, I already know that there is a minimum benefit in place, but that is not applied to everybody. It is only applied to some beneficiaries. But they're saying flatten out benefits for everybody at the federal poverty line, or at least raise benefits up to the federal poverty line for anybody below that threshold. And again, I like that idea, right? Because there's a lot of people that are below the federal poverty line that are barely making it right now, and probably realistically hardly making it right now on that income without any other types of assistance. Well, at least the federal poverty line, what would that do? It would lift tons of people out of poverty instantly. Would that be pretty appealing for any politician or anybody in office? I think that would be, right? Do they want it on their reputation that, hey, 40 million people are living in poverty in the United States? Not a good reputation to have, right? Well, that's the reality right now. Which, by the way, a little over 10 million of the 40 million people living in poverty are seniors. A couple million as well, people with disabilities. It's a rough situation. This is the reality of what we're dealing with right now, the current state of the United States. Not bad, right? Or what I should say is not good. Yeah, anyway, hope this one helps you. But again, I want to keep you updated with what's going on here. If you have not done so yet, do yourself a huge favor. Subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Share the video with your friends, family, social media. There's a share button right down below the video. Make sure to share it. Otherwise, go back and check out any other of the thousands of videos here on the channel in the video library, or those that I have linked down below in the description or at the top of the comment section. And until next time, enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll catch you again later.